Hey everybody, Adam here with Hometown Acres. Welcome back. As you can see behind me here, the Baumalight mini skid is still down. About a month ago, March 29th, I was out using this thing in the firewood yard. I had just brought in 2 baskets to put underneath the conveyor, and I went to go make some firewood. And when I came back to move those full baskets, I turned it on, picked the loader up, and went to go drive, and had no power to the tracks. Meanwhile, I had just used it previously about an hour before that. So I figured it had to be something stupid, parking brake related, man on board switch, something like that. Kind of went through all the normal troubleshooting stuff, couldn't figure it out, got a hold of Baumalight. They sent a pressure gauge to check pressure in a couple different places. We're not getting pressure out of the main pump. I've actually had a couple other actual diesel slash hydraulic mechanics come out here to take a look at it. John from Madison Heavy Equipment, and then my buddy Matt from Firewood Guy. He's basically his own mechanic. He does all of his own maintenance. He's got some big Komatsu wheel loaders and excavators, and he fixes all of his own things. Neighbor Doug has been out here. So I've had a number of different qualified people take a look at this machine. None of us can figure it out. And so we've gotten to a point now where Baumalight said, hey, we're going to come out and pick that machine up. We want to figure out what caused that hydraulic pump for the drive motors to fail in the first 17 hours. So they're going to send this to their hydraulic pump place. They're going to examine it, diagnose it, troubleshoot it, try to figure out what went wrong. And they're bringing us a brand new machine. So this one here is going to be going out here in any minute. I had neighbor Doug bring over his Bobcat T770 skid loader because my tractor cannot pick this thing up. It weighs about 3,400 pounds with the wheel weights, or not wheel weights, the counterweights in there. And so he's over here. We're going to get this thing loaded up on the truck and hopefully have a brand new mini skid that will be back to square one. All right, so we are back in business with the mini skid. I've got it all uncrated, fueled up, and ready to go, which is a good thing because I have a customer who has been patiently waiting for 2 or 3 weeks because he specifically wanted his firewood delivered the way that I want to deliver the firewood, which is in the baskets and dropped exactly where he wants it. So we got to go ahead and get the trailer hooked up to the truck, and we're going to go on our maiden voyage delivering firewood this way. All right, so we just got back from that delivery, and I love it when a plan comes together. A few months ago when we started shopping for new trucks, this was the plan that I had in mind. New truck, new trailer, mini skid, delivering IBC totes of firewood right exactly where the customer wants them. And then in addition to that, the truck and trailer comes in handy when we want to start going out and doing side jobs. But that went absolutely flawlessly. I think the customer was really happy. They actually said off camera that they were really impressed at being able to bring the baskets in, put them right where they want them, no stacking required, no mess, and I did not tear up the lawn at all, even with a tracked machine. You do need to be careful. You can't turn on a dime. You got to take nice wide turns, which we were able to do in that situation, kind of back in between those pine trees there and then place the baskets where they wanted them. But yeah, went flawlessly. Pretty happy with this setup. I definitely need to get faster at chaining down to make this worthwhile, and I also need to start charging a little bit more for this service. I charge them the exact same price that I typically charge for firewood that I would have delivered out of the back of the truck, just because I wanted to kind of see how this was all going to work, right? I needed to figure out where the equipment needs to go. Everything took longer because it was the first time doing it. But yeah, I need to raise my prices and I need to get faster at chaining the equipment down so I can do this quicker. As far as the mini skid goes, I was a little disappointed that the machine went down with 17 hours, and from the diagnosing that we were able to do here, it seemed as though the hydraulic pump went out, and things like that are going to happen with heavy equipment, right? Things are going to break. There is no exception to any paint color or how much you pay for a machine versus how little. Now, there are some cheaper machines out there that it's probably more likely that they will break down than more expensive machines, but it's not a matter of if it's going to happen, it's when, and the only thing that matters is how does the company take care of you. And Baumalight here, they had us try some troubleshooting on our own. They sent us some parts and things to try out, and then once it got to a certain point where it was beyond our capabilities to fix it, they sent a new machine and came and got the old one. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, give me a big thumbs up, click that subscribe button, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.